What's up, guys? Grizz Wizard here, coming back for another movie reaction. Today I'm watching Halloween 2, the follow-up to the 1978 John Carpenter classic, Halloween. Halloween 2 was produced by John Carpenter, but it was actually directed by Rick Rosenthal. So right out of the gate, I'm kind of curious what differences that'll make in the style. Beyond the events of the first movie, I really don't know much of what to expect, specifically from Halloween 2. I know that there's a ton of movies in the Halloween franchise. And I know bits and pieces of each of them as they have woven their way into the fabric of popular culture. But I couldn't tell you specifically what's going to happen in this movie. But I can guess Michael Myers is going to do some killing, and poor Laurie Strode is going to have another really bad day, because that seems to be the general formula so far. On a personal note, I'll add that I'm really glad that I'm watching this, actually. It took me a long time to get on board with horror movies. I watched the original Halloween just last year, and I'm really glad that I did. I've really enjoyed this journey so far, and I can't wait to see what happens in this one. So without further ado, let's dive into Halloween 2. Back to Haddonfield. Oh, the same night. Still 90. Okay, wow. So we're picking up right where we left off.
I want you to go out of the house and down the street to the Mackenzie's house.
Oh, okay, okay.
I want you to knock on their door. I want you to tell them to call the police and send them over here.
Man, these poor kids, these poor scared kids. I remember that was my main takeaway from the first one was how bad I felt for these innocent children who had nothing to do with this. I mean, Laurie has nothing to do with it too, but Loomis, this is your moment. Here we go. Take the shot, man. Interesting that they included the face reveal in the recap. I wasn't sure if they were going to. It's a great stunt. You made it.
What's the boogeyman?
As a matter of fact, it was.
Yeah, that was such a good ending. This is great. I love that we're continuing exactly where we left off from.
Death tonight.
Yeah, it's Halloween, so everyone's going to think it's a prank at first. God, Loomis must be so damn frustrated right now because he has tried to warn everybody that this was going to happen, and he was brushed off by, everybody. Man, they really picked a winner with this score, you know? The Halloween theme, it's so eerie. But it has that quick tempo, it drives the tension at the same time. Let's go. Every time I watch this intro, it makes me want to carve a pumpkin. I think when I reacted to the first Halloween, I carved a pumpkin that day, too. Oh, it's breaking apart. Nice. With a skull behind it? That's classy. That's a really cool effect, actually. I'm sure this is practical, too, but, the way they've managed to make little stringy bits of it, adhere to the skull. It creates a really cool visual. I'm thinking this is probably a wire job, right? Just pulling the pumpkin apart. Alright, well, Rick Rosenthal's already made his mark with his evolution of the pumpkin intro, adding the skull in there. That was quite cool. Oh, good doggy. Oh, there he is.
I shot him 6 times. This guy, this man, he's not human.
Loomis has so much adrenaline racing through him, he can't say anything but I shot him 6 times. I shot him 6 times. That's a very realistic portrayal of an adrenaline response. When you're riding passenger in a car and you're heading towards a collision or something and you can't form a full sentence, you're just look, or turn, but you can't say any more than that because your brain kind of seizes up in that moment.
Are you asleep again?
Oh man, these subjective camera angles really make me nervous. Oh, and he's going in. Oh man. As soon as I saw that poor old couple, I was like, they've got victim written all over them.
The murders took place sometime early this evening. Authorities have confirmed that all 3 of the victims are teenagers.
What if he just takes the knife and leaves? You don't gotta kill him, man.
A mental patient who escaped last night from the Smiths Groveborn County Sanitarium, now believed to be at large and had... This is...
That was a great shot. I think it's extra effective when they do that, when, like, you see it through his eyes, and so you never really see Michael Myers, and then suddenly they show him to you like that. It's very shocking.
They're coming for you.
Oh, and there's blood left. Ugh. Oh, you got blood on the baloney, dude. That's just a party foul. I mean, that would be very upsetting, right? I mean, yeah, you stole the knife, but you didn't have to taint the sandwich.
Mrs. Elrod?
She heard the scream.
Mr. Elrod? There was someone screaming next door. His wife's always picking on him. He probably got angry and decided to start beating her.
Damn, that's a dark assumption.
Oh, big deal.
He didn't kill the old people, but I feel like this girl's not going to be so lucky because she resembles his sister.
Hold on.
That's his whole MO.
To repeat, 3 teenagers have been found murdered in a house in the northwest section of Haddonfield.
Do they know who it was?
I can't believe it. After the crazy events of the first movie, he just keeps going. Like the rampage isn't even over.
Who is it?
Ah! Damn. I knew it was coming and it still took me by surprise. It's the sound effects. They really do kind of like, they try to make sure you jump. If the visual's not enough, there's like a startling sound that accompanies it, you know? Oh, is that the sheriff? Oh no, that's Annie's dad. That's right. Because we never got his, like he never learned the news in the first one. Oh wait, neither of those are the sheriff.
All right, folks, give him a will you please?
I'll let him put me to sleep.
It's all right. Take it easy. We're gonna go to the clinic, all right?
I'll let him put me to sleep.
It's okay.
Yeah, she's terrified of sleeping because that would mean letting her guard down. And like, ugh, how do you even possibly get over it if they didn't catch the guy, right? Knowing he's still out there.
She goes to school with my little brother Ziggy.
Her old man, Strode Realty? Yeah. Okay.
That's right. Strode Realty. That's the whole reason she got wrapped up in this, is because she had to go pick up a key from the old Myers house.
Okay, just get out easy. It's gonna be okay.
What's this?
Walk real slow.
Oh, poor kid. That's a lot of blood. What even happened?
God. Oh.
Okay, and here comes Lori. So we're all converging on the hospital. Haddonfield Memorial Hospital, HMH.
Someone will be with you in a moment.
Oh, but we should see a doctor right away.
He's with a patient. Would you please wait in room 8? Oh.
He's with the patient, as in you have one single doctor? I guess it's the middle of the night.
He's been at the country club. I think he's drunk.
Janet, get me some more coffee.
Oh, God, we've got a drunk doctor that pulled him from the country club.
Hi there. You lost a lot of blood.
Dr. Mixed will have you stitched up in no time.
Needle shots like that always make my veins hurt a little bit, you know?
You know, Doctor, I'm just about there.
What?
The point where I stopped taking orders from you.
The primary concern is that we stop him.
You let him out.
Do we have other units looking for this guy, or is it literally just these two fools in a car searching all of Haddonfield?
Who is it? Say again, what is it?
Oh, no, this is going to be him learning the news.
Will you put that thing away?
Look out! Slow down!
What?
Over there! Look!
Is that him?
I don't know. Get back! Run! Go on, run! Move it!
No, that's not him. That's some guy in a costume.
Stop! Get out of there!
No, you're making a mistake. You've got tunnel vision. Loomis, don't do it! Oh, God! Holy shit! Well, that was a disaster.
Sheriff Brackett.
We found 3 bodies.
Where?
Oh, no.
One of them was Annie.
There it is. You guys just killed a totally random person and now you're leaving. I mean, like, technically the other cop's the one that killed and the one that remained unseen, but... Who was that? Like, we don't even know who that was.
Moments ago, police reported that Michael Myers was believed to have burned to death.
Okay, so they're just running with it that was Michael Myers' body. Is that her? Is that Annie? That's neat that they brought the actress back just to lie very still for one scene. Good for her. She still got paid.
Sorry. What have you done? I haven't done anything.
You let him out!
Oh, he's about to snap.
Now, is there anything else that we can do for you?
God, they're so sick of Loomis.
Where'd they take the body?
Coroner's office.
Get a dentist to meet me there in half an hour.
A dentist. So they can compare dental records and confirm that it's him.
Claims to have shot him 6 times at close range. Haddonfield police have no explanation for the suspect's disappearance.
I love that. Even though he was shot 6 times at close range, the police have no explanation for his sudden disappearance. That's like a soft acknowledgement that horror movie logic is ridiculous.
Oh, you gotta drive me home first. Oh, Darcy, I don't have time. Well, you gotta. It's 5 minutes to your house, another 5 minutes back to the hospital. Mrs. Alves is gonna kill me. You promised me.
Come on. Don't make your friend walk home. There are murders going on right now. Somehow I think this is going to get them both killed, though. Oh, damn. I've noticed there's been a jack-o'-lantern, or at least a pumpkin, in every single scene that he's been in so far. Like, he just walked by one on the curb there. When he killed Alice, there was one in the windowsill. When he stole the knife, there was one in that kitchen, too. It's almost like he's drawn to them. Oh, and he's going to the hospital. Of course he is. Did she drop Darcy off, or is Darcy still with her? No, okay, she already dropped her off.
Well, I sure could go for a pizza now.
You just smoking a J in the hospital, like, break room? Yeah, this takes place in 1978, but it was made and came out in the early 80s. Does this count as a period piece? Did they, like, source, like, hairdos and outfits and things to make it seem more like 1978? Because it feels very authentic so far. Nice job, dude. Nice job.
Every other word you say is either hell or shit or damn.
Sorry. I guess I just fuck up all the time.
No, that was an appropriate response.
Hi.
You're late.
Yeah, I know. I've got to get on the ward. See you later.
Okay, so their thing.
Look, Jimmy, rule number 1, never get involved with a patient. Nurses, that's another story. But patients, it's no good. It never works out.
Well, there's ethical lines you're crossing there, too.
I'm telling you, listen to old Bud.
Yeah, you should listen to Bud. Oh, he's behind that door. You can tell. I think one of the signatures of these movies is the subjective camera angles. This first-person perspective. Oh, he's in the maternity ward. I mean, like, he's primarily interested in killing teenagers. He doesn't really care about old people or babies, it seems like. He just wants to recreate the killing from his childhood with his sister and her boyfriend. So these nurses are not safe, but the babies are safe.
You were late again tonight.
Oh my God, look at him through the glass.
That could be the difference between life and death for one of those kids.
They should have handled it more carefully.
Who?
Michael Myers.
Michael Myers.
Yeah, he was the guy that was after you.
Yeah, that's right. I guess she wouldn't know his name yet.
In the Myers house?
Yeah, she's putting it together now for the first time.
That little kid who killed his sister?
Yeah,
But he's in a hospital somewhere.
he escaped last night.
Yeah, she never got any of that information. She never even learned his name.
We've been trying to get a hold of your parents. Dr. Mixter told me they were at the same party he was, but they're not there now and they're not at home. Do you have any idea where else they might be?
No.
I'll just keep trying.
Where could her parents be?
This is just...
Is the phone line down?
Go tell Mr. Garrett we're having trouble with the phones right now.
Oh, this is how it starts.
What's wrong with the phones?
Nothing for you to worry about.
I mean, I don't know. If I was Laurie, I'd be worrying about that after everything she just went through. No, you've endured too much to start believing in coincidences. Her gut, her instinct tells her something is wrong. No dial tone? Come on, Lori, you can't stay here. It's not safe.
I'm gonna go check a pool. You wait here and I'll call you.
I have to get back on the floor.
It'll take me 5 minutes.
That security guard is great. That's perfect casting. He looks like such a cartoon of a security guard. Did he climb up there and cut the phone lines? Is that what happened? Oh, he's gonna pop out of that dumpster, isn't he? Okay, but he was in there. Oh! Damn, that cat handled you. Got you on your ass. Probably would have happened to me too, though, honestly. Okay. I feel like he should be calling this in before investigating further. You know, just be like, hey, I've got an unsecured lock. I'm going to check it out. And then check it out. That way, if you never come back from this, they'll know what you were doing when you disappeared. He should have called it in, checked it out, and then let him know he was code 4. Does he even have a gun? Oh, jeez. Which one of those is he about to get killed with?
I think somebody broke into the storeroom.
Mr. Garrett?
Cutting the phone lines I get, but jamming the signals? How's he doing this? I guess 1978 he might not have the technology to just switch over to the same frequency the police are using. But nowadays, hospital security can definitely do that. No, he's right there. Oh! Oh, with the hammer! Damn it. You could tell from the framing of that shot, as soon as he was backing up before he closed the door, that that was going to be the reveal shot. Yeah, that's not Michael Myers.
He's young, maybe 17, maybe 18.
This is just some poor kid who was like trick-or-treating. And you got him killed. Smashed him between 2 cars. It's so fucked up. It's just tragic coincidence that he was wearing a Michael Myers mask. Probably from the same store that Michael Myers stole that mask in the last movie. Is this the Myers house? Yeah, it totally is. See, this is what happens when you release the name. It's Halloween night, guys. You should be at home watching your kids. Well, they think the danger's over. They think that this guy burned to death in a fire.
Heightens my sense of security.
That was a great look. He's like, you're kind of crazy, Loomis, but you're technically not wrong yet.
Empty. Plus, we covered the whole east end of town. It's nothing.
Check it again.
Someone go check in on the hospital already. Please.
The staff grew accustomed to his immobility and silence. In many ways, he was the ideal patient. He didn't talk, he didn't cry.
And he just
didn't
waited
even move.
until they took it for granted, and then he made his move.
Yeah, I'm worried about Bennett Tramer.
He isn't home yet.
Yeah, and he left the party at 10.
He had this stupid mask on.
All right, boys.
Oh no, it was their friend.
Oh, God.
Maybe we should check his dental record.
Man, those poor boys, they were like worried about their friend. Man. Bennett Tramer. Why was he wearing the Michael Myers mask though? I think it's just a coincidence. God, that sucks for him. She's jumpy. That's good. That means she's on alert, and she might have a chance of getting out of this thing. Oh, God! Damn. That's fucked up, dude. Oh, for a second there. That totally got me.
Happy Halloween.
Bud, you are the biggest jerk.
No, but now they're going to fool around, and they're going to get murdered, because that's how this goes.
But you love me.
No, leave the stethoscope on. This is a one-way ticket to death. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting because I know he's going to show up.
No, I'm gonna check it out first.
15 minutes.
If everything's okay.
Nah, girl, don't let him pressure you into this. Well, at least she's feeling comfortable enough to sleep finally, you know? Of course, she's about to learn that that was a mistake. Oh, now I see why you were talking about the therapy room. She's got bathtubs. Got it. Oh, we're going to see her get murdered through that opaque glass, aren't we? No, they're absolutely going to use that frosted window for like a Michael Myers reveal. I can already tell. I feel like this is highly risky. Like, what are you going to do if an ambulance shows up right now with a patient that needs triage, you know? You got to get to work. Well, I guess that's not likely because he would have to be driving that ambulance, so. Oh, no. He's going to turn up the... Oh, he's going to boil them. That's fucked up. I love it.
It's too hot in here now, bud. Why don't you go check?
It's cold out there.
It can get cold in here.
Gotcha.
Oh, nice. He turned it up as a lure. Bud's never coming back. Yep, and there's the frosted glass. Damn. That was a pretty clean kill, too. Nice. Seeing her pin her hat to her hair was totally some foreshadowing.
Have to go back to work.
Oh, don't do that. You don't know where that hand has been. Oh, oh no. Oh, no.
Now, bud, don't be that way.
Oh, drowned in the super hot water. Oh, her skin's gonna come off if he keeps doing that. Oh! Scalding hot. Oh, man. That was the best scene so far. I think that was the most creative use of the suspense.
And here?
Yeah, that's a pretty good indicator. Oh, jeez.
Sister.
Dr. Loomis?
Yes.
I have to talk to you privately.
What could these private matters entail?
Thanks.
Back in the day when people just casually smoked in hospitals and
Loomis,
schools and...
You've been ordered back to Smith's Grove.
He can't order me.
No, but the governor can.
Why is the governor getting involved?
The patient escapes once, murders 3 teenagers. You shoot him with a gun, he escapes again.
Someone should have listened to me earlier.
Seriously, though.
There's a marshal waiting for you outside.
Oh, okay, it's like that. I mean, when the governor gets involved, I guess he has the power to make sure it happens. Oh my god, dude, just let her sleep. She's had a hell of a night. No pupil response at all.
Dr. Mixter!
He's all drunk still, trying to sober up in the shower.
Dr. Mixter, it's Laurie Strode.
Yikes. Get out, get out. Oh, it's too... Oh! Oh, that was a really cool shot, actually. Ooh, right into the temple. I wonder what it is. Is it like a paralytic? Is it a neurotoxin? Like an anesthesia? Could be anything. Like even things that are typically non-toxic can be harmful in large amounts.
Mrs. Alves?
Pretty soon she's going to realize the other nurse hasn't come back. And Jimmy's going to realize that Bud hasn't come back. I think they picked a good setting for the sequel here. Like, Like the swing shift at a hospital, like where all the hallways are still dark, and like it is an eerie place to be. And I think they're doing the subjective camera angles pretty effectively, but I think it was better in the first movie. Oh, she's not in there. She's not in there. Oh, you gotta be smarter than that, Michael. Laurie Strode will never let her guard down again as long as she lives. She's gonna be looking over her shoulder. Or as long as he lives, I should say, you know? There's been some really, really cool use of silhouette in this movie. The phones are dead, though. He thought of that. Come on, Laurie. You already know that the phones are dead.
Where you gonna look?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
Well, I mean, they have no idea where to look, but you'd think that eventually they would want to try and get any more information they could from the surviving victim, Laurie, which would mean a trip to the hospital. So hopefully they arrive at that conclusion on the sooner side so they can come to the hospital and figure out what's actually happening here. What is the point of security cameras if no one ever notices? This is like the 4th time we've seen them on CCTV and no one's been watching it.
Why don't you check the east wing again? And if you don't find anyone, I want you to get into your car and drive out to the sheriff's station and get someone out here. All right?
That's a good plan, but you should skip step 1 and just get in your car and go straight to the... Oh, look at the shadow. Damn. Oh, and he's just taking her blood. That's just upsetting, but a very cool visual of the floor is just like red. Oh! Ow! God, back of the head. I feel like I should have seen that coming, but I really didn't. Definitely the most creative way so far that he's killed someone is by making the floor slick with another victim's blood. Well, I don't know that Jimmy's dead, but he's definitely out. He's down for the count for now. Oh my god, Jill. Move faster. Nah, he's already in the car or something. There's no way. Oh, he got to the engine. Okay, let's think. Grab someone else's car. He slashed the tires. Looks like he gutted the underneath too. There's like an oil puddle. He slashed all the tires. Okay, what about the ambulance? Also, the ambulance should have a CV radio that's able to connect to dispatch, and you could communicate with the sheriffs from your ambulance. You would think, right? Okay, Laurie, girl, what's the plan? We gotta get out of here.
Laurie! Wait, Laurie!
No! Ah! Damn. The force of that. The sheer strength to be able to lift someone up by a scalpel. Yeah, he's terrifying. His size and strength is intimidating as hell, but just like, he's also like brilliantly intelligent as well, which is also really scary. He can't just physically overpower you, he can like outfox you as well. God, Laurie, let's go. Come on. I really like that his mask is getting more and more dilapidated as these movies go on. Oh, it's the officer. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my god. Ah! Ah! Ooh, I think he got her on the shin a little bit there. Oh god, onto glass bottles. At least they're in cardboard, but still. He's just gonna come out that door, isn't he? He's always walking. He's always calmly, slowly walking towards you, but you never seem to gain any distance on him. And I feel like whenever he's out of view, he must be sprinting, right? Oh my god. There's no way. At this point, the door can't open and then close again before he gets to you. Like it's... Oh my god, go faster! Okay, interesting. Usually a sensor would make the door automatically open again if it found his hand there. All the tires are slashed. You gotta get in the ambulance. I think it's the only one with good wheels. Don't just run for it. You'll never get far enough. Oh, she's just gonna hide in the car. Okay. Okay, finally. Finally they're gonna check the hospital.
Don't feel sorry for me.
I don't see how this could be a poor reflection on you, Loomis. You were proven right at every turn. Except for the part where you tried to shoot a 17-year-old. That was not great.
That girl, that Strode girl, that's Michael Myers' sister. She was born 2 years before he was committed.
What?
2 years after, his parents died and she was adopted by the Strodes.
Oh, damn. So she really is his sister.
Tonight, orders from the governor.
Fuck the governor. Let's go to the hospital.
Turn this car around now.
I've got orders.
Those orders just changed.
Dr. Loomis.
Are you serious? That'll do it. Man, Loomis, he does not give a fuck anymore. He's so over this. Nobody's ever listening to him. He's like, we're going to the goddamn hospital right now. I feel you, dude. I feel you. Oh my god, is it Jimmy? Okay, cool. He woke back up.
Jimmy?
Dude, you're concussed right now, man. You shouldn't drive.
We're gonna get out of here.
I don't think it's gonna work that way. Dude, you need to... Well, don't fall asleep, but also you shouldn't drive. You should let Lori drive. Even with her busted leg, I think she's better than you right now. Yeah, I mean, like... Fuck, he landed right on the occipital. Like, that's... Yeah, there's no way. God, that was a nasty fall. The sound effect was really bad. Huh. Yes, okay, Lori, you got this. Slash tires or not, we just need to get this thing moving. Yeah, the horn definitely attracted him. If you can't get it moving, you gotta get out of the car. I get it. Oh my god, is it Loomis? Is it Loomis? Finally! Notice her already, come on!
But I have a feeling I'm gonna need you in there.
No! Don't just... That's okay, because their car still runs. Go get in their car. Come on, Lori. On your feet. You got this.
Go and check all the rooms down there. Go on.
Dr. Loomis.
You stay with me and shut up.
He said he would cooperate. You don't have to keep shoving the gun in his face, Loomis. Once again, Dr. Loomis is shaping up to be the best part of this film. That's so just like creepy and sadistic. He was out here watching her crawl along the parking lot the whole time. How could that door be locked? They just went through it. Lay on the horn. Get on the car and lay on the horn. They'll hear that at least. Okay, okay, cool. To Marshall. Come on, Marshall. Oh! That was badass. That was a great stunt. Come on, Loomis. All right, well, now cap him in the head while he's on the ground.
He's dead. No, he's not. Look at him. He's still breathing.
Back up, Marshall. Don't get so close. Okay. He's got to slice your foot. Get away, get away.
Get on that radio and get Hunt.
Don't run past the knife. Don't... Really making me nervous that his hand is on the knife and they're standing right next to it.
Why won't he die?
Okay, he took the knife from him.
Get away from him! He stopped breathing! No!
You fool! And you didn't reload, did you? All right. Our two main characters are being chased by Michael Myers. This feels like the end game. Nice, nice.
Marion Chambers with Dr. Loomis at the clinic. He's here. Just get your ass over here.
Seriously, just send the SWAT team to the hospital. I'm worried Loomis isn't gonna make it. Laura, you gotta be ready to run.
Come on. Take it.
Come on, Lori, now's not the time. You survived this far, you gotta be willing to take the next step. Ah, just through the whole door. God damn. Why aren't you firing your gun? No! Loomis! Ugh! You always lose the good ones. I don't know why he hesitated so long to fire. Maybe the gun jammed or something.
Michael!
He's never heard her say his name before.
Michael, stop!
Ah! Jesus. Oh, don't drop the gun. What are you doing? He's still on his feet. Is he gonna try and blow him up? It's confusing him with the sound as well. Okay, then you guys get out and then light a match. The door doesn't seal anymore, though, because of that hole in it, so it's going to take out the whole wing. Ooh, ether and oxygen. Oh, he's putting together a party mix. Look at this. This place is going to blow.
Get out now.
Loomis is going to take himself out.
It's time, Michael.
Man, Loomis was a great character. This does have some nice symmetry to like the ending of his story, because there's no way he survived that, right? Of course Michael survives. Oh God, look at that. The mask is burning up. Wow. What I was saying about Loomis, though, is that like he's dedicated his life to studying this unspeakable evil that could not fit into society, and eventually he was so determined and dogged to make sure it didn't escape that he ended up going outside of society's rules himself, like holding a marshal at gunpoint, forcing people to help him. Like there was no going back for him either after this, and so he was willing to die if it meant Michael died with him. It consumed him.
Can't I ride in front?
And she's the sole survivor again. I think Jimmy died when he collapsed in the car. I think that was him dying. Like he had a brain bleed and was able to walk into the parking lot, but he couldn't make it after that. There's something about being picked up by an ambulance in the parking lot of a hospital and driven to another hospital. It's wild, too, because Laurie started this movie from a position of like, I'm never sleeping again, you know? And then after all of this, there's no coming back from this now. She's been changed as a person forever by these events. And that's Halloween 2. Okay. Yeah, this was a solid follow-up to the original. It was definitely full of all of the moments and all of the tropes and techniques that made the first one so great. I think it was somewhat less effectively done here, though. This was a solid slasher from start to finish, definitely. And I think that it really feels to me outwardly like they were just trying to capitalize on the success of the first movie. It pretty much is the same movie again. It's just part 2, you know, like this. We have the same format. We've got these protagonists being chased. Dr. Loomis is on the case. No one's ever listening to him. He's 2 steps behind. We end up in an isolated location. No one's coming to help. It feels very familiar now because this, you know, Halloween and all of its subsequent sequels really established the blueprint for the entire genre as we know it now. So like every time we see one of these tropes used, it feels played out, but that's because we've been so like saturated with everything that came before it. It's not played out here, it's being established here, you know? And that is kind of cool. Yeah, I enjoyed this. I would not say that it was as good as the original. but it still kept me entertained as a follow-up, and there were definitely a few moments that actually did catch me off guard. You know, like these movies do become a bit predictable after a while, but like when I do get fooled, you know, I'll give him credit for that. I appreciate that. Like Bud attacking Mrs. Alves in the bed, or like pretending to attack her because we thought that it was Michael for a split second. Like, that definitely got me. Yeah, this was a fun one. I am sad to see Dr. Loomis go. I thought that he gave the best performance and is possibly the most compelling character, at least in these first two movies. And I'm interested to see what character is going to fill that role moving forward, because we've got to have someone who knows him intimately besides Laurie on the case. So I'm excited to find out what's going to happen in Halloween 3, which I'll be reacting to soon. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to Halloween 2. Yeah, this was a good time. Stay tuned for the next one. This reaction has been edited to comply with fair use, which means you're not getting my full reaction here on YouTube. If you want to watch the full-length, uncut version of this reaction, it's available on Patreon. There's a link in the description of the video to the Patreon page where you can see full-length, uncut versions of these reactions, and you get early access to a couple things as well. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.